Well, Mike here. I'm about to change the rear brake pads on my motorcycle. I've never done this. The saddlebag has a bolt here and bolt here. That's 10 millimeters. There's other videos on this, how to do that. I don't know what all involves in this, so I guess I'll learn as I go. Well, I don't have no idea how to get those off. Let me look at it for a second and I'll be back. Okay guys, I figured it out. There's a clip on the other side of this and this just pulls out. See the hole? I guess that's all the holes on the brake pads. They're not even... They're not even worn that bad. But I got new ones, so I'm going to replace them. So let's look at the difference. Well, after looking at them, I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but the new one is quite a bit thicker than the old one. I'm going to keep these old ones just for emergencies if I have to order new brake pads or whatever, but there was still a lot of life left in those. I guess I just don't stop hard. Here's the other one. I don't know if you can see it or not. Okay, I'll start putting it back together. I don't know how y'all compress y'all's calipers, but I use a C-clamp and an old brake pad. That way it clamps everything down just nice and even. And that way you can go slow so you don't hurt the caliper. But anyway, I don't know how y'all do it, but if y'all don't know how to collapse a caliper, I'm going to tell you this is the easiest and the safest way. Old brake pad and a big C-clamp. So anyway, I'll get back with you. I hope I'm not blocking your light, but there's that little clip. As soon as my camera focuses, you pull that clip, pull that pin, and the brake pads fall off in your hands. It's pretty simple. I'm gonna get me a new clip. I bent that one a little bit. It's perfectly safe, but I'm gonna get me a new clip. Probably could get those at AutoZone or Home Depot real cheap. I think that one's perfectly safe. I bent it back, but I think the next time I change the brake pads, I'm just gonna buy new clips every time. Pull that one off, slide the new one on, and be done with it. So let me get this back together. Now I don't have any clue on the front ones, but if that was my back one, I'm not going to worry about my front ones for a while, because apparently I don't brake hard. but I'm going to keep those rear ones. Just to be on the safe side. But there's two 12mm bolts here to hold this caliper on. I've had this caliper off a couple times, change out rear tires. So, two 12mm. There's that little pin, and you just pull that little clip, then you pull that pin out, and your brake pads are changed. I mean, that's it. Make sure you pump up your brakes before you go for a ride, because that might be a little dangerous. But there you go, brand new brake pads. Well, let's stop and look at the fronts and see what the fronts look like, see how hard they might be to change. The fronts look like two 12mm bolts and probably pretty close to the same setup. I mean, my backs weren't even, they were getting worn, but they weren't that bad. So what I'll probably do is just pull off this caliper, check the front ones, and just ride it for a little while. So let me get this caliper off. I have a funny feeling these 12mm will be tight. No cameraman again, so let's see what they look like. Okay, I got the front caliper off, and I'm not worried about these front ones at all. Look at that. I'll put 5,000 or 6,000 more miles on it and then check them. So I'm going to go ahead and put this thing back together. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.